my name is Rina and welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a very quick video of my current favorite art supplies. And I have some natural lighting for like 2 more minutes, so I'm gonna do it really quick. So yeah. These are some supplies that I've used a lot lately and I really like, and I just wanted to share with you guys. I'll start with watercolors, why not? The paper that I've used the most lately is these two. It's the Winsor & Newton Artist Watercolor Paper, and it's cold pressed 300 GSM or 140 pounds. And that is my current really favorite watercolor paper because it's so thick that it doesn't buckle much. But I also have this other favorite, which is from the brand Panduro, and that I think it is a Scandinavian store, so I think they also have it in Britain. But yeah, this is quite thin paper, and it is gummed on all sides except for the corners, so you can paint with it directly on here. But it is 180 GSM. I don't know what that is in pounds. I'll write it in the video. So it's quite thin, but it says it is cold press, and it's really not a cold press texture. It's really smooth, and I really like that. And I haven't tried hot pressed watercolor paper yet, but I really want to try it out because I really like the smooth texture. Next thing on watercolor stuff is this Gansai Tambi Starry Colors set, and it's a set of 6 golden colors, and I really like it. I'll show you some swatches I've done, and they're really shiny, like metallic, starry, I don't know, I love it. And if you get 2 layers instead of 1, it looks magical, it looks so good. So yeah, that's a favorite. And I haven't really tried a lot of different watercolors yet, but this is the current ones that I'm working with now. Before I use this is the PBO Watercolor Aquarelle Fine 24 set. And before I used this one, the only thing that I had used before was these dry cakes, like children's watercolor. But these are half pans in the circle, and they re-wet very easily. Before I tried these ones, I don't think I've ever tried real watercolors because I've always struggled with getting color out of them. But with this one, it's so pigmented and very good, and yeah, I really like it. But I have ordered some new watercolor paints that I will be showing in my art haul after my birthday in January. So I won't use them before then, but I really look forward to trying some new paints. Also, I have one watercolor brush that I wanted to show because this is my favorite, and it's actually a really cheap brush from a store that we have in Scandinavia, and I know they have a store in Japan, but I don't think they are anywhere else in the world. And I'm sorry about showing you supplies that you maybe can't get, but yeah. It's from the store Søstrene Grene, Sisters Grene, and they sell some cheap art supplies, and this is one of their brushes. It's a round number 16, and I really love it for watercolor. I almost only use this one because it goes to a really fine tip, and also you can get a lot of motion in it because the bristle spreads a lot when you use it. And also it's so soft, and it's I don't know, I can't explain it, it's really good, and the hairs don't fall out, and I'm really happy with it. I think it cost me like I don't know, $1.50 about that. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Next on my list of things I love to use recently is my Copic Multiliners, and I have 4 in sepia. I like using them for when I don't want it to be black but I need a line, you know. So yeah, it's good pens. And also I have the full set in black. That includes the brush medium and the brush small, which I really love. And they come in a big range of different nib sizes, and I think my favorite is the 0.1. Just because it's so versatile, and it's not like too big and it's not like too small, so I use that one the most, and maybe the 0.3. But I also love to have the 0.05 and 0.03 because they can give you the finest details, you know. And also I love the Copic Nylon brush pen. It's got real bristles, so it's really fun to play with, and you can get a really fine tip, and you can also get a really broad tip, and I really love the effects that you can get with it. Next on my list is Copics. I love Copics, and I've just taken up a selection of my favorite colors there, and you can really see that I really love pastel light colors. And I have recently learned new techniques with them and how you should use them to get like a smooth covering of the paper, and yeah, it's so fun to getting to know a medium because I was struggling with Copics for a while and I didn't feel like I got what I wanted out of them, but now that I have learned that, so then I have my favorite little white gel pen, and it's kind of wrong to say that it is my favorite because I haven't tried any other brands, but I did a lot of research before I bought it, and I wanted to try this one over the Sakura Jelly Roll because I heard more good things about this, but I want to try the Sakura Jelly Roll after a while anyways, so. But I really like this one. It's really opaque and I can get quite a smooth coverage with it, and also I don't use it for like big things, so yeah, I really like it. On we go! I have my Pilot Color Eno, I don't know, in 0.7 in all these different colors, and these I really love to use for sketching, especially the orange one. I use that a lot under my both watercolor and Copic drawings, and I like them because they disappear into the picture when I draw, so they aren't visible at the end. But I think these are good for visible lines too, if you want. And yeah, I wish they were like a 0.5 instead of a 0.7, but I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. But yeah, these are some pens that I like to bring along with me when I am traveling and want some artist supplies with me too. So yeah, I love these. The lead is really soft, and yeah, I have nothing more to say. Then my next favorite art supply for sketching is this Derwent electric eraser, and it's really smart, it's really good, it erases well, and I also got like 20 refills or something, so I think it will last me a long time. Next up is my eye-point ball pencil sharpener, and there's not much to say about it. It's an electric pencil sharpener, so when you put the pencils down there it starts working, and yeah, it gets to a good point. Not a super sharp point. I would like a sharpener that does that, but it's good enough for me and it makes sharpening really easy, so I love it. Also, my next favorite is my Faber-Castell Polychromos colored pencils. And I have the 120 set and I'm so happy that I got it. I first got the 12 set and I was like, a couple of days later I ordered the 120 set because I just love them. I have used them in a couple of drawings, like only pencil, but I usually use them together with my watercolors for fine details and stuff like that. I really recommend Polychromos from Faber-Castell to anyone who draws with a pencil, I guess. They are expensive, but I think they're so worth the price. Next up to oil painting supplies that I really love these days. I use water soluble or water mixable oils, so I don't use like regular oils, but here is my painting medium for the artisan line of Winsor & Newton oil paints, and it really helps get the paint flowing when you paint, and I really like it. It slows drying time quite a lot. It doesn't matter to me because I love painting on a piece and just letting it stay for a while so I can plan my next move, if you'd like to say that. Next up is, of course, the Winsor & Newton Artisan oil paints, water mixable oil paints, and the only other brands I have tried is the Reeves oil paints, Reeves water mixable oil paints, and they are not the best, but they are very cheap and I would guess a good starting point if you haven't done oils before. And I'm really happy that I bought the Reeves, but now I really love these. I have also tried the Royal Talents Cobra brand in the student quality, and those are really good too, but these are a little less expensive for me, so I've tried this and I love the consistency, I love how it flows, I love the colors, and I only have 6 colors now, but I am definitely gonna order more of this till Christmas. Almost lastly, here is my oil painting brushes that I love, and it's from the same store that my cheap watercolor brush is from, and these are synthetic brushes, and I think it's so funny because this huge brush cost me like $2, and this, yeah, and this too, and like the small brushes cost like, I don't know, under $1, and I really like them for painting. They go to a quite sharp tip, and they hold up good if you take care of them, but as I said, if you don't live in Scandinavia or in Japan, where I think they have the store, these are not very available for you. Lastly, this is the paper that I did the swatches for, and this is a hammer mill, 100 pounds, I think, 80 pounds maybe, I think it's maybe 80 pounds paper. It's quite thick, you can hear it by... It's a good paper, and I really love to use this for Copics. If you use a lot of layering it will bleed through, but then it's just to put another paper under it, you know, so this is a good paper for Copics, and I ordered it on eBay, so I guess if you live in the States it's much easier to get a hold of, but you can get it quite reasonable on eBay too. So yeah, I really recommend this. The reason I bought this one was because I saw Bailey J did a review of different papers, and this came out one of the best papers she had. So yeah, me and others recommend it. So that was my favorite art supplies that I use right now, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and I know I love watching these videos because I love seeing what other people have and get ideas for what I want for myself. And if you have any questions about any of the items, or if you just wonder about anything at all, just leave me a comment in the comment section and I'll get to you. So if you didn't know, I post a video every Friday, and I'll hope to see you next time. Bye!